Morning, Jim Barrett from RGL Futures, Monday morning, June 11th. Interesting Sunday night, that's for sure. We had some weakness going into the close Friday, just the opposite of the stock market, which has some strength going into close Friday. Obviously, are discounting some kind of action by the European Union to help Spain. We got that action Saturday, I believe it was, and so we did get gap higher in the stock index, much gap lowers in our notes and bonds. However, are all the problems solved? Obviously not, of course not. And markets started to roll back up in the notes, roll back down in the stock indexes last night, especially by the time London got open, and we were going down pretty hard. Anyways, I think last night gave you some, really good leaning pulse. The overnight low in the notes, 132.18, I think it was. Could be the bottom of this correction here. We would have pierced yields above 170 had the cash market been open. They have the sense not to be open, I guess, and I believe this morning's high yields in the cash were more like 165, 166. Anyways, we got a defined point. What the market is telling us, I think, is that notes and bonds are not ready to roll over by any means. Even though bullish consensus is very high, I believe it's up to 78% in the notes. However, a long-term bull market remains intact. Especially as long as last night's lows in both hold up, which obviously looks likely. The bonds, as I speak, I think are already 2.5 points off last night's lows. No news today, no economic news. There are a bunch of Fed governors speaking later in the day and this evening. As far as the week's news, retail sales may be the big report Wednesday, 7:30. Friday we get industrial production, consumer sentiment, Empire State Manufacturing. So those are some numbers. There is a 10-year note auction Wednesday. What we have here basically is a market that may have ended the correction, may be ready to go up again. I mean, if we take Friday's high in the 10-year notes, the shorts are going to have nothing to lean on, and we'll have to run again. So. Keep that price in mind. I can be reached at 800-500-2461. I'd like to go into detail any of these markets. Remember, there's a risk of loss in futures trading. Have a great week.